What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 123, and today, guys, we start the episode off by going back in for Gael Bigirimana. Newcastle didn't want to let go of him for just £10 million, so we up it to £13 million. We also put a player in there as well. I think it was Iago Falk. Was it Falk plus 13 million, or possibly Lancaster? I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure we put in a player plus £13 million, but yeah, £13 million plus Lancaster for Bigirimana, and we would love to get the guy into our club. But anyway, guys, as this is Sunday morning for you, if you would like another episode of Career Mode today, then get this video to 900 likes. So yeah, if you want another episode of Career Mode today, then get this video to 900 likes, and another episode will be uploaded later on this evening. And that'll of course mean we've had 6 episodes of Career Mode in just 3 days. That's crazy. But yeah, 900 likes, and we'll put another episode of Career Mode up later on tonight. But we also saw that Vertonghen has now gone to Manchester United, so he's left the club for £2.3 million, and it was nice to see him score in his final game at White Hart Lane. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, Vertonghen's now gone, and that's perfectly fine with me, really, because he's getting it on a little bit, and we need to start focusing on the younger players. But anyway, after that, we resubmitted a new deal for John Joe Anderson, the Millwall, very, very talented young man that we scouted ourselves when we were at the Den ourselves. We never got to develop. We offer £1 million plus, was it Lancaster? I can't remember now, and we'll wait and see what Millwall say. But Newcastle just don't want to get rid of Bigirimana, which is a bit of a shame, really. He's been courted by 2 clubs already now, Bayern Munich, and I think the other one may have been Arsenal. I can't remember. But there's a couple of players that have been in the news articles saying that they want to sign Bigirimana. So if we want to get hold of the guy, we need to act quickly, and right now we're not doing that well. But we also resubmitted a new deal for John Joe Anderson, a straight swap deal with Iago Falk. We saw that Newcastle accepted a £13 million deal plus Ceballos, so finally we could offer Bigirimana a contract here. I'd love to get hold of the guy. 84 overall, only 24 years old, some fantastic stats. Would be really nice to get him into our side, and we'll wait and see what happens there. But we also offer a contract to John Joe Anderson as well. And I know you guys are probably sitting there thinking, Jesus Christ, man, seriously, you're offering a 17-year-old, an unproven 17-year-old, a straight swap deal for Iago Falk, who's a 79 overall player. What on earth are you thinking about there? But I guess I've kind of just got faith in youth. You know, I really do. I prefer the younger players to the experienced players. I don't mind having a mix of experienced players in there as well. As you guys can see in the team, we've got some very decent sort of late 20s to possibly coming up to the early 30s players, for example, in our side, such as Paulinho. He's 31 on the game, I think, and Kirikez is 27, I think. So it's not like all our players are teenagers, but I do have more faith in youth. I really do, because I like to see the progression, and I like the development, really. And Iago Falk, I don't really think he's ever going to get used that much for Spurs, whereas John Joe Anderson, although he'll come in and probably won't play too many games, in the games he does play, we'll see more progression, and I like that. I really do, and I'm sure you guys like to see that in the squad reports as well. It's always nice to see a player have loads of little green arrows next to their names, and yeah, see how they are improving. But anyway, we take on West Bromwich Albion for today's game, and as I said in the last episode, so far the episodes so far only feature 1 game. That's because, of course, there's lots of transfer business to get round and to put in the video. So for today's episode, we take on West Brom. It's the 2nd game of the Premier League season, and it got off to a terrible start. Victor Anachabi gave West Brom just 2 minutes in there as we failed to clear a Phillips cross. So West Brom take the lead, and in the 10th minute, another great chance for them. Yusuf Malumbu gets past his man, shoots, but puts the ball just wide. So West Brom almost had 2 goals in just 11 minutes. We were all at sea, we really were. But in the 27th minute, a great chance to hit back. Eric Lamela gets past his man down the left-hand side, swings in across towards Brian Carrasco, whose volley is well saved by Lee Camp, and it is still 1-0. In the 41st minute though, Chico Flores, the former Swansea man, gives the ball away. Welbeck makes a great challenge. Holtby plays it back to him. Welbeck runs clear, but I got the finish all wrong. It was a great save by Lee Camp regardless, but even so I should have scored there. But as West Brom failed to clear the ball, it comes to Paulinho. He finds Eric Lamela, who shoots from just outside the area, but again, Lee Camp makes a very, very good save. So another good stop by the goalkeeper there. And from the corner, it's crossed in towards the head of Danny Welbeck, and his header hits the bar. So all this pressure in 45 minutes, but still no goal to show for it. And as you see, Fernando's shot get blocked here. West Brom do manage to get the ball away, so still 1-0 unfortunately. In the 50th minute here, a good chance for West Brom. It's Garmston who crosses the ball in from the left hand side towards James Morrison, and his header just goes wide of Hugo Lloris's post. So West Brom almost making it 2-0 there, but thankfully they didn't, and we were still in the game, really. But in the 54th minute, you see Holtby play the ball over the top towards Daniel Sturridge. Great chance for the former Liverpool man, but his shot once again is well saved by Lee Camp. So the Northern Irish goalkeeper was playing so well, we just couldn't seem to get the ball past him. And from from the corner. It is crossed in towards the head of Steven Corker. It goes up in the air. West Brom failed to get the ball away very far. Vlad Kirikez, the Romanian centre-half, wins it. Plays a 1-2 with Lewis Holtby. It's Kirikez down the right-hand side who swings in across towards Danny Welbeck, and his header is well saved by Camp. So the former Forest goalkeeper was playing so well, we just couldn't seem to beat him. And from this shot here from Sturridge, it just goes wide the post, and it is still West Brom 1, Spurs 0. That's Fernando, sorry, but still West Brom 1, Spurs 0. We just couldn't seem to get the goal to level things up here. But from the goal kick, Lee Camp clears the ball upfield towards Victor Anichebe, the goal scorer. We win it, and Lewis Holtby collects it. He plays a wonderful ball over the top, eventually towards the run of Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge gets onto the ball. Nice little Ronaldo chops past Dawson. He shoots, but unfortunately it goes straight into the gloves of the keeper. So we just couldn't seem to get the ball past the keeper. He was playing so well. But as he kicks the ball out towards Victor Anichebe again, Steven Corker once again wins the header. Sturridge picks it up, plays a lovely 1-2 of Lewis Holtby, chips it over the top, and surely this time Sturridge is going to score. Yes, he does. Sturridge gets the goal, and finally we get ourselves back on level terms. And after all that pressure, Lee Camp couldn't believe he'd finally conceded, but he had, and it was West Brom 1, Spurs 1 here at the Hawthorn. So Pepe Mel must have been sitting there thinking, you know, Jesus Christ, man, our goalkeeper's been so on fire today. I'm surprised Spurs managed to get a goal, but even so, we still need to get another goal if we are going to pull off a shock win. And straight from kickoff, they got it, because this shot comes in from Morrison. Lloris makes the save, and it hits him on the back, goes back to Morrison, and his shot goes through the legs of Corker and into the back of the net. So straight from kickoff, it is another scrappy goal we concede. West Brom retake the lead. Sturridge can't believe it. He was doing everything in this game, and he just scored, and now he'd seen his side concede again, and it was West Brom 2, Spurs 1, and it just wasn't going to be our day. It was one of those games where you just thought, it's not going to happen. No matter how well, no matter how many shots you put on goal, you are just not going to get anything from it. We made a double substitution though, brought on some pace in Towns, and also Koulibaly coming on as well, trying to get ourselves back on level terms here. And not much happened until the 86th minute, when Vlad Kirikez got on the ball here and found Hugo Lloris. Lloris runs clear of his man and plays the ball out wide to Vlad Kirikez, who plays the ball through to Brian Carrasco. Carrasco spots the run of Eric Lamela. Lamela gets past Garmston here, plays a wonderful free ball to Koulibaly off the bench. He scored in midweek twice against OB, and he scores the late equaliser here as well. So 3 goals in 2 games for this young man. Really good finish, but unfortunately, although he can score some good goals, he can't seem to pick the ball up, which is kind of frustrating, because I was trying to pick the ball up there and I was just running away from it. But the final score was West Brom 2, Spurs 2. So with 1 minute remaining, we do manage to claim a point thanks to a late goal from our substitute Koulibaly. So I guess we have to take the positives, really. We didn't lose, and we still have an unbeaten start to the season. I would have liked to win, of course, and I feel like we deserved it, really, but I guess you got to take the positives, and that is that we didn't lose the game. But after that, we saw that John Joe Anderson has accepted his contract, so a straight swap with Millwall for Iago Falk for the young 17-year-old. And I know there's some people that probably look at that and think that's stupid, but I'm pretty pleased with the deal, to be honest, because I really do want to get him back into the side and try and develop the young man. But unfortunately, we are not going to be getting hold of Gael Bigirimana, because he has decided to join Bayern Munich, so that absolutely sucks. I did say there were a couple of clubs looking at him. Bayern Munich was one of them, and unfortunately he has chosen a German giant, so that's a real shame. I thought that would have been a great deal for us, £13 million plus Lancaster for an 84 rated, very decent midfielder there, who is English of course, but unfortunately it wasn't to be, and unfortunately we will not be getting hold of Bigirimana. But here's John Joe Anderson, 69 overall, 5-star skill, 17 years old, very decent stats, not too great obviously, but for a 17-year-old you're not going to snuff your nose at that, so not too bad. And yeah, Anderson comes in, and again, I do know there's some people out there that probably think that's a stupid deal, but I'm pretty pleased with it, to be honest, and we'll try and send him out on loan. But if we can't do that, then we will just play him in the cup games and see if we can develop him a little bit here at Spurs in our first season. We resubmit new deals for Nathaniel Chaloba and also Ross Barkley of Forest and Everton respectively, and we also put in another bid for Ravel Morrison, because I would still like to get hold of a new English midfielder. If it's not going to be Bigirimana, I would still like another young talented midfielder to come in, and hopefully one of those 3 would be a good signing for us. We also resubmit a new deal for Tom Ince, but I don't know why I bother really, because Blackpool just do not want to let him go, and I'm never going to spend any more than 10 million for him. So once again, Ince isn't going to let go. They're going to be let go of Blackpool, and there you go. But Forest accept the £8 million deal for Chaloba, so it looks like we could be signing a new player there. Also, Lovren's coming back from his injury, and we saw that Everton have rejected the deal for Ravel Morrison, and we also go ahead and offer a contract to Nathaniel Chaloba. because Forest did indeed accept the £8 million deal for the young 23-year-old, and we also go ahead and resubmit a new deal for Connor Wickham, because yes, I would still like to get hold of him, as unlikely as it is probably going to be. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave likes, it's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. Don't forget 900 likes for another episode of Career Mode later on tonight. Let's get it done, 900 likes for a new episode of Career Mode later on this evening, and hopefully I'll see you then.